Hello and welcome to Empower Her. My name is Natalie, and today we're going to be talking about understanding spirituality versus religion and why a spiritual journey matters. Okay, so go get whatever you're drinking, whatever you're snacking on, and let's go. Let's get into it. But before I do that today, I'm going to pull, I have some healing oracle cards by, I don't know who the author is. Oh, Mario Duguay, I think is what it says. And so I'm going to pull one for you, because sometimes I pull one for myself just for some positivity. It's like a mantra. And so today I'm starting off with one for you, and one just flew out, and let's see what it is. And today, yes. The card is transformation. Can you see that? Can you read that? I'm going to read it to you, but I wanted you to see it. So it says, transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. So this is what I'm hoping for all of you today as we talk about spirituality, mental health, and religion. All right, so let's go. All right. So with that, I hope that you are all ready to transform. Let's start by exploring what spirituality and religion really mean. So for religion is often organized with specific beliefs, practices, and rituals shared by groups of people. It can provide a sense of community, structure, and a way to connect with something larger than ourselves. So religion can be a really good thing, right? Religion at its core gives us teachings, moral guidelines, and a community to share them with. And so in theory, it's a beautiful thing. On the other hand, spirituality is deeply personal and deeply individual. It's a journey within a path of self-discovery, self-connection, and ultimately connection to the universe, God, or however you define your higher power. And that's the beauty of spirituality, because spirituality is about finding truth and alignment within yourself through your experiences, your values, and your beliefs. And tapping into your spirituality makes you have to decide what you value, what you believe, and not necessarily through what others prescribe or follow. It's about inner growth, peace, and purpose. Got that? So the difference is that religion is a group journey. Spirituality is an individual journey where you decide what you believe, what your values are. And so I am all for spiritual growth, because without it, it's really hard to find your purpose. So now that's why we're going to talk about why taking your spiritual journey is important. Well, one big reason is that religion, while it can be fulfilling and beautiful, is influenced by human interpretation. When you go to service, whether it's your imam, your priest, your pope, they might read from the Bible or from the Quran, but there's always going to be some type of interpretation given by the person that's providing the sermon, correct? Are we all on the same page with this? All right, so let's go. And as humans, we bring our biases, right? They bring their biases, emotions, and sometimes their agendas to the table. Throughout history, we've seen how religious teachings have been used to control others or push personal agendas. Think Jim Jones and drinking the Kool-Aid. That is an extreme example. And if you don't know who Jim Jones is, look him up. This happens sometimes in ways that stray far from the original message of love, compassion, and truth. In a group setting, like many religions operate, it's easy to get swept into collective beliefs, or even feel pressured to act in ways that may not sit well with your own values or your spirit. Leaders or groups can influence interpretations of teachings, even to the point of sometimes using religion as a tool to get others to follow a specific path. Every person that's born is born with free will. we have that innate freedom. I'm not talking about freedom that you get from the government. This is your your innate freedom to choose. So this type of following can make it challenging to discern if what we're following aligns with our own beliefs and values, or if it's simply what someone else wants us to do or wants us to believe. Have you felt that way? I know I have. I was raised in a Catholic church, and sometimes you see things that happen and you're like, well, what they're telling you is misaligned with the behavior. And so it gives you pause and food for thought. Now, it's worth mentioning that not all religions encourage a personal spiritual journey either. Some discourage questioning or exploring other perspectives because they want to maintain a unified belief system within the group. This can sometimes limit personal exploration or spiritual growth, as questioning may be viewed as going against the grain. Have you ever questioned a practice within your religion and been met with, because if we all are born with our innate freedom, right? The freedom to choose, then going into a group and being told what to do is not exactly providing freedom, although it can provide solace and comfort at times. Resistance? Yeah, that's why, because it's a group practice. And in order for it to remain a group, everybody has to practice and think the same. For example, religious teachings may emphasize strict adherence to established beliefs without encouraging followers to seek answers or insights beyond what's given by religious leaders or texts. For me, that's a red flag. And let's be clear, this isn't to say that having religion is bad. That's not what I'm saying. Many people find immense peace, community, and moral guidance through their religious affiliations and their faith, which can be incredibly beautiful and incredibly fulfilling. The key, though, is to ensure that our faith and beliefs align with our own values and truths. Blindly following without questioning can sometimes lead us away, first of all, from what truly resonates within us and our personal sense of self and purpose. But it can also lead us to situations like Jim Jones, where everybody drinks the Kool-Aid without questioning. Now I want to talk about the roles of values in a spiritual journey. A personal spiritual journey is where you take charge of your growth, your learning, and understanding of what's truly meaningful to you. Think of it as a way to ensure that the values guiding your life are genuinely yours, not borrowed from someone else, or not imposed by someone else. When we align with our authentic values, we're better equipped to stand firm in what we believe, regardless of outside influence. The spiritual journey is a powerful tool for staying true to who we are and developing a genuine connection with the universe or God on our own terms. It's our innate right to have free will. Now you have freedom to drink the Kool-Aid too, but you have free will to decide what's right for you, what's not right for you, what your values are, what you believe and what you don't believe. By exploring spirituality, you're actively choosing what you stand for rather than passively adopting a set of beliefs. I don't normally talk politics, but it's the same in politics. We passively listen. It doesn't matter what side you're on, whether you're Republican, Independent, or if you're Democrat. We passively listen and make a choice based on what the group thinks, right? It's that group mob mentality. And when you tap into your spirituality, you can step aside from the group and decide for yourself where you stand. You are no longer at that point passively adopting a set of beliefs. It's about understanding yourself, your purpose, and what brings you peace. When we nurture our spiritual side, we become stronger, more self-assured, and able to contribute authentically to the world, thus helping you step into your purpose. In my next video, I'll be talking about white parties. And before I talked about that, I wanted to talk about this because spirituality, love, and your beliefs are really important things to tap into and to understand before we talk about white parties. Because some of the things that we're seeing in the celebrity world, some of the things that you see outside the celebrity world in politics are all based on this type of group mentality. And groups are great, right? But at the same time, we need to understand what those groups really stand for, what is happening within those groups, and to understand whether or not our values are aligned, our purpose is aligned. And I want you to remember that spirituality and religion can complement each other, but they don't have to be the same. If you feel a calling to explore your own spirituality, trust that it's a path worth pursuing, whether that's within your faith or alongside it. It's a journey of self-love, growth, and finding alignment in a world full of noise. It's amazing how tapping into your spirituality quiets down all the outside noise. I can tell you firsthand. So if you're ready to take on this challenge with me and explore more ways to live a balanced and high vibration life, join the Empower Her Success community. And don't forget to join us for My Life Mondays, Talk Tuesdays, Wellness Wednesdays, Thoughtful Thursdays, and Fabulous Fridays as we continue to grow together. And now you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow me, comment for more empowering content. And until next time, you stay beautiful, you stay strong, you stay inspired so you can keep taking care of yourself and those around you. And remember, you have the power to define your own spiritual path. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep smiling. Peace and love.